Hola, 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 hello lovelies, and welcome to my channel, Jay's Makeup Channel. And today we are going to be talking about Zoom videos. This is our reality now, right? Where everybody's working at home. There's still a lot of people still working from home. And now the meetings have become Zoom meetings. So I wanted to do a video because the last thing that I want you girls to do is to do a Zoom video like you just woke up out of bed, threw on a robe with your coffee mug to do your Zoom video. We're not doing that, ladies. No. I'm going to show you how to do a quick makeup video where you will look nice and presentable, what to wear, and how to put your camera for your Zoom meetings. So this is actually something that you want to wear for a Zoom meeting. As you notice, I stood away from dark colors because dark colors, what the camera does is the camera tries to focus in and out. So you come in blurry and then clear and then blurry. So when you're doing Zoom meetings, try to find light colors. So that way that's not happening, okay? So I put on this pretty pink little blouse and a pink little blazer. I kept it very simple with my chain, a pair of earrings, pink, just to match. And that's basically what I'm gonna wear for the Zoom meeting. So now we're gonna do a quick look. I'm gonna take off the jacket for now because it's hot. Okay. I'm gonna put on my headband just to keep my hair out of my face so it doesn't get any makeup on it. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're going to spray your face with rose water. What rose water does, it just refreshes the skin. It gives you a nice smell and it just gets you prepared. The next thing I use is the moisturizer. I use the moisturizer from Clinique, and this is, I get it at Macy's. And what I do is I just put on very little. Remember, ladies, it's important to moisturize. Moisturize daily. I moisturize daily. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my VFX Pro Camera Ready. This is a primer. This is from Pharmacy. And it just gets you ready with the foundation that I'm going to be using today, which is the VFX Pro. This is also camera ready. This is full coverage. So it depends on your skin type. If you don't want a lot of coverage, you could use a BB cream. I usually tend to use BB creams because all I have to do is just really even out. I don't need full coverage. Unless I just want to look flawless, then I'll put on full coverage. Or you could do the CC cream. So I'm going to put on the primer. Remember, ladies, if you don't prime, it's a crime. So I'm going to use that. And what the primer does, it just lays on your face. It's silicone. So it's not going to go into your pores. And what it does is just, it creates a nice canvas for your makeup application. Okay? You put it all around. And you also put it on your neck because remember, when you're putting on the foundation, you're also going down. Okay? Perfect. What I'm going to be using a brush, but I'm also going to be using my blending bud because I like to blend it after I put on the brush. For me, it kind of like, I feel like it blends better. Okay, so then what I do is with my brush, I'm going to take my foundation and I'm just going to put a couple of drops on there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put on my 5 spots. You don't need a lot because this is full coverage. You really don't need a lot. So I take the brush and I just go applying it all around my face. And you want to bring it down. This is buildable also. I'm using very little, but you can also build it up. It depends on the kind of coverage you're looking for. We're doing a Zoom meeting, so we just want to cover a little. We want to look presentable. Okay, so what I do is I don't go too close to the hairline because I don't want it to get on my hair. But what I will do is, once I'm ready, then I will take my bud. I'm going to spray it with my rose water. And then I'm going to just dab on where I put the foundation, and then I'm just going to bring it up to the hairline. And it's going to prevent, it's going to blend it in, and it's going to prevent it from going on my hair. And then I just go dabbing. And blend it all in together. I'm going to make sure that I get all that. Even though once I put my hair down, you're really not going to see it. But you go close to the hairline. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay, I'm comfortable with that. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my concealer in sugar. I don't have it here with me. Okay, I usually use Warm Honey, but I'm going to be using Pure Beige. This was actually a lighter one, and this is also from Pharmacy, so I'm going to be using that concealer. So you just, now some people need the, don't really need, you can stop here with the foundation. Some people need the extra coverage. I like the extra coverage. So what I do is I just add the concealer just for that extra coverage. Now with my ring finger, I'm just gonna dab very lightly without pulling on that skin, and just applying it under the eye. Okay, and then with the blending bud, I go and I just dab around the cheek area just to blend it in. And this is a quick minute look that you can do for Zoom. Okay, ring finger again. And just dab. And then apply some on your upper lid. And then just blend it out a little. Okay, now I'm going to go with my translucent powder. Now it depends on the look that you want. You can keep it simple like this if you want. Put the translucent powder and then set it with the setting spray. Put on mascara and a little bit of lip gloss, and you're good to go. I'm going to add a little bit of eyeshadow just to give it that extra dimension. But if you want to stop here, you can stop here. It depends on the look that you're going for. So now I'm going to go with the translucent powder. This is also from Pharmacy, and I take a very small pencil, a very small brush, and I just apply it. Make sure that you get rid of any lines that you have, because once you put the translucent powder on, if you have any lines, it's going to stay on there. The reason why I'm putting on the translucent powder before the eyeshadow is because I don't want it to crease. So that's why I'm doing it. This is kind of like baking, but not really, because I'm not putting like a whole lot. I'm just putting very little with the brush, just enough to set it. Okay. Now we're gonna go with the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow, what I'm gonna be using today is the Face palette from Pharmacy. And this palette, the reason why I like this palette is because you can use it for so many different things. I'm sorry, I'm setting up my mirror. You can use it for so many different things. You can use it for contouring, you can use it for highlighting. You could use it as a blush. Look at the colors that it has. You could use this as a blush. You can use that as a blush. You can use this to contour. You can use this to highlight. And you can use all of it for eyeshadow. So it's a perfect palette that you can use. It has so many different uses. So I'm going to be using this color, the highlighter actually, with this pink color. Because since I'm wearing pink, I want to kind of stay in the rosy family. And I don't want to do too much. Because it's a Zoom meeting. It's not like I'm going out, so I'm trying to keep it simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a blending brush. This is actually from e.l.f. and I'm going to take that white highlighter, this one, or the beige one, however, and I'm just going to apply it all over my eye. Just to give it a base. And the reason also why you dab, when you dab, I don't know if you've noticed, hear me dabbing, but when you dab, it's because this is what you're doing. You're taking off the excess because you don't want that falling on your face. I'm going to add a little bit more highlighter inside on my lid because I'm not using the pink all the way. So I'm going to add just a little bit of extra highlighter on my inner lid. Okay, and then I'm going to go with a crease brush and I'm going to grab that pink color that you can use for a blush. You can use, this is highly pigmented, so you definitely want to be careful with it, okay? So you want to get rid of that excess. And then right in the corner, I'm just going to do little circular motions, very little. Bring it up towards my eyebrow and then bring it in the crease. Remember, I'm going for a very simple look. I don't want too much. It's a Zoom meeting and I just want to do my makeup in a couple of minutes. I just want to look presentable for the Zoom. So there you go. Other eye, you take the crease brush, you grab, being very careful, dab, get rid of that excess, and then the corner of your eye, you are going to go in circular motions from the bottom going up towards the corner of your eyebrow, and then bringing it in the crease. The crease is that indentation that you have in your eye, that is your crease. So you're going back and forth there. That's where most of it is going to go, and then you're just going to bring it up. Kind of like a half a moon type thing. And there you go. Okay, if you want to, you can go with a blending brush. This is a regular blending brush, and you want to go on over it, just very lightly. You grab your pencil at the edge, because that way you don't put too much pressure on it, and you just go in circular motions, and then on top, and that's just to blend it out, to give it that soft look. You want to get rid of any harsh lines. And the same in the corner here. You just want to go in circular motions. And then just go back and forth. What's called windshield wiper. You just go back and forth. And you're just blending that out. There you go. It's a simple look. It's very easy to do. It takes a couple of minutes. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a liquid liner. Let me see. Well, I'm going to use a little bit of this white eyeliner just to kind of open up my eyes. So I'm just going to add that white liner on the bottom to make it look like I am up, I am aware, and I am ready for the meeting. And then I'm going to take the liquid liner, and on the top of my lid, I'm just going to do a thin line, a tight line on the lash line. It kind of breaks it up. It gives you a little definition. Okay, if you want, you can also, I'm going to go with a spoolie. This is another trick, and this is why it's good to have what's called the lash brow wand, or you could call it a spoolie. Whenever you do an error, whether it's with eyeliner or mascara, you wait till it dries a little, and then you just go back with the spoolie, and it fixes it. It doesn't mess up your eyeshadow, and it fixes that error. Okay, if you want, you can take the liner and you can just add a little bit in the bottom halfway. You don't want to close up the eye, just to give it that little definition. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay, then usually what I do here, I'm almost ready. This is almost done. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm just going to be setting it. And I usually set it before I put the mascara and the lipstick on. I just don't want to wet the mascara, so I do it before. So I'm using my Time Locker. This is also from Pharmacy. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we do that, I need to do my eyebrows. So what I usually do with my eyebrows is I use a brow gel. This is a clear one, but you can also get one in color. And this is also from Pharmacy. So basically, what you do with this is, it's a clear gel, and what it does is just sets your eyebrows. Now, if you want a little bit more of a dramatic look, you can use one with color, or if you're kind of losing hair, you can also use the color one. And what I do is I just shape it. I put it to the shape that I want. And this is clear, and what this does is sets your eyebrows, and your eyebrows, they're gonna be there all day. Trust me, they're not gonna move. Mine are kind of long, I need to get them done, but you can still use the gel, and you can actually do it whichever way you want. Perfect. Now I'll set with the setting spray. And that's just to set the eyeshadow, the liner, the foundation. It's to set everything. Usually what I do is I have a little fan and I'll just fan myself so it can dry quicker. And for the video's sake also, we just want to do a little quicker. Okay. Now lastly, but not least, we are going to be putting on the mascara. This is a 3D mascara. This is also from Pharmacy. I love this mascara. It gives you full lashes. And I'm using the other side. I didn't even go in. I didn't even dip in. And I still have on here. We're going to give it 2 coats. Remember, ladies, when you're doing your mascara, you don't want to pump it because it brings air in and it dries up your mascara. So you just want to put it in and then just grab some and take it right back out. How pretty this mascara is. Gives you full lashes. Very nice, very pretty. And we're gonna top it off with lipstick. I'm gonna keep it as plain. I wanna keep it in the Rose family. So I'm gonna be using this lip liner from Pharmacy. This is 220. Very pretty. I'm gonna outline. My lip. And look how smooth that goes on. So pretty. And I'm going to keep it kind of simple with using the lip gloss. This is Dusty Rose. This is also from Pharmacy. It's a very pretty color. And I'm keeping it rosy today. Always make sure you grab the corner of your lips when you're putting on lipstick, because whenever you smile or you talk, you'll see it. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the bronzer. This is the Sunkissed bronzer. This is also from Pharmacy, and I'm going to be using that just to contour a little. So with my contour brush at an angle, I'm just going to grab a little bit. And right here, right where your indentation is, right underneath the cheekbone, not too far down, because what you do is when you put it too far down, you elongate it. That's not the natural way. It's just right where the indentation is on the bone, right on top. This is where you're going to put, bringing it a little up and just a little down. Again, where the indentation is, very little. And you stay to your eye. You stop in the eye. You don't bring it all the way down. And we're going to do a little bit on the forehead just to kind of close it up a little. And if you want to, if you have like a problem like with double chin and you just want to give it the illusion, you just put a little bit on your chin and you bring it down. Okay, and that is my look for the Zoom. You can do anything with your hair. You can put a hairband just the way I have it. You can leave it loose. You can put it up in a ponytail. Let's put the look together. This is what it's going to look like. and I'm ready for my Zoom. There we go. What I have on is I have on a pair of shorts. So make sure that when you're putting, don't just dress from the waist up, because God forbid something happens where you have to get up, you're gonna be embarrassed because you have no pants on. So you can put on a pair of shorts, a pair of leggings, something like that, just because you just never know if you have to get up. But this is nice and presentable for a Zoom meeting. It doesn't take too long. It takes a couple of minutes just to put on a nice pretty face. You want to make sure that you are in good lighting. So you want to sit somewhere where you have natural light where it's hitting you. You also want to have your camera, your phone at an angle where it's level to you. You don't want to have it down on the desk or the table, wherever where the angle is up, where they're seeing up and they're looking at all your nose hairs and everything. You don't want that. You don't want it too high because we're not doing selfies. We're not, hey, so you don't want it too high. If you don't have, I have a camera stand. If you don't have a camera stand, you can order one. You can Google it. You can Amazon it. You can get a camera stand. They also have camera stands that have the ring light. In case you don't have a lot good lighting where you're at, you can get something that has a ring light. So you want to make sure that it's also level to your eye. Not high up, not high down. If you don't have a stand, you can also, what you can do is shoe boxes or books. You can place them up, stack them up, and then put a book in front just to stand it up, so that way it won't move, it won't fall over. And you're ready for your Zoom. And you look professional, you look clean, you look nice, and you have good camera view, angle. So I hope this helped you. Remember, we're in a time where we're doing a lot of Zoom meetings now, so ladies, make sure you look presentable during the Zooms. Take care, and thank you for tuning into my channel. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and share. Bye.